Jamaica's exploits and forays into winter sports are much heralded and documented. What with the men's bobsled team debuting in the 1988 Winter Olympic Games, and of course being received as underdogs in a cold weather sport represented by a nation in the tropics. At least one Jamaican men's sled has competed in every Olympics from 1988 through 2002. Then again in 2014 with a best finish of 14th.
The Jamaican bobsleigh team is one of the biggest stories at Sochi 2014.
A Jamaican women's sled even debuted at the Olympics in 2018. Now, there's a push for new participation on the icy slopes. And if this man has his way, he will be the first Jamaican skier at the Winter Games. Meet Benjamin Alexander, born in the USA of a Jamaican father, and he has his sights set on representing the black, green, and gold.
So my father was born in Westmoreland in the town of Sav, and I've been skiing for 5 years, and the interesting thing about being half white and half black, whenever you are with white people, you are the black person. And so skiing is a predominantly white sport. And so I was always known as the Jamaican on ice, the Jamaican speedster. It was always kind of like a joke that a Jamaican is skiing. And so when I thought about this idea to potentially represent or get to the Olympics, it wasn't a question that I would try to represent Jamaica, especially with the heritage of cool runnings and the strong story that came about because of that story of the 1988 bobsleigh team.
Alexander, who competes in the giant slalom, admits he's late to the game, but with qualifying for the Olympics well within reach, he believes he has what it takes to make the games.
On a numerical basis, I'm halfway to qualification. I believe that I should be qualified by the end of April 2021, which is 9 months ahead of the deadline of qualification, which is January of 2022. I started skiing in 2016, so I'm playing a big catch-up game from all of those kids that started skiing when they were 2 years old and started racing at the age of 7. But I've been putting in the time and effort and training. I skied 181 days this season. And I'm just working at this really hard.
Now, the quest to compete at the highest level of sports is an expensive one. And Alexander is here in Jamaica to seek the support of the Jamaica Olympic Association and Corporate Jamaica. President of the JOA, Chris Samuda, welcomes the ambition and efforts of this Olympic hopeful.
No, we have had discussions with Alexander, and certainly from a JOA perspective, we always support athletes who are going into sport that we perhaps never had representation. And certainly there has been an emphasis on the winter sports. We want to see Jamaica's representation replicated with such force as we have done over the years in the Summer Olympics. So we'll be looking at his schedule. We'll see how best that we can strategically get him to the qualifying tournaments, qualifying events, so that he will have more than a fighting chance of qualifying for the Winter Olympics.
I'm pretty damn good.
The next Winter Olympics is scheduled for Beijing, China in February of 2022. Reporting for Melo TV Sports, I'm Courtney Wallace.